bizarre laws from around the world. That will blow your mind. In Saudi Arabia, witchcraft and sorcery are punishable by death. In North Korea, watching foreign films can result in execution. In ancient Rome, the decimation practice meant every 10th soldier in a disgraced unit was beaten to death by their comrades. In 17th century Russia, anyone who stole a neighbor's chicken could be executed, and in medieval Europe, being caught as a werewolf could lead to being burned alive. New York's water journey hides a scary and morbid history. In the 19th century, the city's water supply was so contaminated, it led to deadly cholera outbreaks, killing thousands. The construction of the Croton Aqueduct in 1842 was marred by dangerous working conditions, causing numerous worker deaths. The Gilded Age's corruption saw scandals where officials profited while citizens suffered. Today, NYCs clean water masks a past filled with disease, death, and deceit. These mysterious events have baffled scientists for years. The Dyatlov Pass incident in 1959 left 9 Russian hikers dead under bizarre circumstances, with some found missing eyes or tongues. In 1977, the unexplained "wow" signal from space suggested possible extraterrestrial contact. The Oakville blobs of 1994, gelatinous rain in Washington state, caused illnesses and remain unidentified. Finally, the Siberian Potomsky crater, discovered in 1949, is a massive, unexplained geological formation still puzzling experts. The death of Marilyn Monroe is surrounded by scary and morbid mysteries. Found dead in 1962 from an apparent overdose, rumors of foul play persist. Conspiracies involve the Kennedys, as Monroe allegedly had affairs with JFK and RFK. Inconsistencies in autopsy reports and missing evidence fueled suspicions of a cover-up. Witnesses reported seeing strange men around her home before her death. Monroe's housekeeper changed her story multiple times, deepening the mystery. Her tragic end remains one of Hollywood's darkest enigmas. The United States is home to many haunted locations. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado inspired Stephen King's The Shining, and guests report ghostly children and apparitions. New Orleans' LaLaurie Mansion was the site of Madame LaLaurie's horrific tortures. Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia is known for eerie voices and shadowy figures. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia has witnessed countless deaths, leading to ghost sightings and unexplained screams. These sites evoke fear and curiosity due to their dark histories and paranormal activities. 2 of Kurt Cobain's best friends, Mark Lanegan and Dylan Carlson, say that Courtney Love saved their lives after Kurt's death. They were struggling addicts at the time, and Courtney felt that Kurt would want them to be saved. So she decided to support them both morally and financially so that they could go to rehab and turn their lives around. If a pregnant mother suffers organ damage, the fetus can send stem cells through the placenta to help repair the mother's organs. While this process is fascinating and beneficial, it's morbid to consider that the fetus may be acting as a biological safeguard, sacrificing its own cells to keep the mother alive. While on death row for killing a police officer in 1987, Tennessee man Philip Workman was told to make his last meal request. But instead of a meal for himself, he wanted a pizza to be donated to a local homeless person. His final request was denied, and Workman refused to eat anything before he was executed that night. But the next day, homeless shelters across Tennessee received thousands of donated pizzas from people all over the state, honoring Workman's last request. On May 27, 2024, 3 American children were hit by lightning on a beach in Puerto Rico. The children, aged 7, 10, and 12, were transported to a hospital in the nearby town of Aguadilla, according to a police statement. On average, 20 to 30 people are killed and hundreds more are injured by lightning in the US each year. This colorized photograph shows British archaeologist Howard Carter and an Egyptian assistant examining the sarcophagus of Pharaoh Tutankhamun following the tomb's discovery in 1922 by Carter and his benefactor, Lord Carnarvon. King Tut was not buried in a pyramid. He was buried in a tomb in the Valley of the Kings, which is located near the modern city of Luxor. San Diego Police Department officer Anthony Hare was found alone in the back seat of a cop car with a female suspect who told him she was down to F. Hare drove down a residential street and turned off both his car and body cam. Less than 30 minutes later, Hare contacted a fellow officer, inquiring if he possessed a master key to open the back door of his police cruiser because he had inadvertently locked himself inside. Anthony Hare resigned a month after the August 2023 incident, yet the findings of an internal investigation were only made public recently. A man is behind bars after allegedly shooting at passing vehicles on the road, ultimately hitting 2 people, killing one of them. Officials say the suspect, 39-year-old Julio Cesar Rodarte, was shooting at passing vehicles. Multiple cars were struck by GN fire and 2 people suffered gunshot wounds. The 2 people were taken to the hospital for treatment, but unfortunately, one of them died. Rodarte was booked for murder and 10 counts of attempted murder. It is unclear why he was randomly shooting at cars. Legend has it, if you stand alone in front of a mirror, summon Mary by chanting her name 3 times. You'll be transported into a world of horror. The legend might trace its roots back to Queen Mary I of England, known for her ruthless reign, earning her the title Bloody Mary for her persecution of Protestants. Many brave souls claim to have encountered her. From distorted faces to eerie whispers, their stories send shivers down the spine. But is it just our minds playing tricks, or is Bloody Mary a spectral reality? Psychologists suggest that mirror gazing can induce hallucinations, triggering primal fears. Our minds may conjure terrifying visions in response to the anticipation of the supernatural. The Shaolin Temple harbors morbid secrets of brutal training regimes where monks endured bone-breaking exercises and scary, life-threatening challenges to master their deadly martial arts. Beyond the public displays, the temple's history is steeped in tales of clandestine assassinations and ancient, forbidden techniques passed down through generations. Scary whispers surround a haunted hospital where the ghostly presence of Florence Nightingale is said to roam. Morbid tales recount eerie apparitions of Nightingale tending to invisible patients, her spirit eternally bound to the wards, echoing the unsettling past of wartime horrors and untold suffering. Mr. Fritz, a ventriloquist's doll from the 1940s, is said to be haunted. Believed to contain the spirit of a deceased prisoner of war, its owner reported eerie occurrences. The doll's case opening on its own, its eyes blinking, and its mouth moving without human interaction. Some even claim to have heard whispering voices emanating from the doll. Steve Irwin, the beloved crocodile hunter, met a tragic end in 2006 while filming an underwater documentary. A stingray's barb pierced his heart, causing massive trauma. His final moments were filled with intense pain, and despite efforts to save him, Irwin succumbed to his injuries within minutes, dying in his cameraman's arms. Cleopatra's reign was marked by political intrigue, betrayal, and murder. She had her siblings executed to secure her throne and reportedly tested poisons on prisoners. The ancient practice of mummification involved gruesome procedures, including removing organs through small incisions and using natron to dehydrate the body.